Hey guys, what's going on? It's me Overthegiantree here, and today we are going to be talking about TF2, and more importantly, an update I think that quite a few people, myself included, would like to see come into fruition sometime in the future. Now we know MvM is a big thing. It was added to the game 2012. So it's been there for quite a while, and there haven't been that many major updates to it since. Of course, they've been added like Rottenburg and Manhattan and that, but there hasn't been much added in these past few years. So from like 2014 to obviously 2017 now. So what I think Valve should do, they might be planning on doing this, I'm not sure. I know the TF2 team is not the biggest one at Valve, but we do have an amazing community that have already made a lot of MvM maps that are available. I'm sure they'd be happy to see them just added to TF2. I think we should get another MvM update that adds just a ton of new content to MvM, new maps, new loot, maybe a few new robots using the new weapons that have been added since, some new Australians, just some really cool stuff to reinvigorate the MvM community. Because there is a community surrounding MvM, but it's not the biggest. So what I think we should do is we should get more tours, maybe a Two Cities Part 2, which has more Australians, like, I don't know, more weapons default, yeah? So like more, it's like an Australian pistol, an Australian shotgun, and some of the more commonly used unlocks like the degreaser. So yeah, I think that's something they could do, as well as like maybe new loot. I'm trying to think what they could do with loot. So we've got bot killers, which are just robot heads strapped to your gun or your weapon. They should just add more bot killer variants to the weapons which they give Australiums to, I think. So in this update, they add new Australiums, and then with these added Australiums, you can also get bot killer variants of those as well. So like a bot killer degreaser or shotgun or a pistol. That'd be quite entertaining to see, actually, a bot killer pistol. Yeah, add some new maps, some new settings we haven't seen in TF2 that much. Maybe like their base, like red team's base from expiration date. I think that'd be a cool place to have a sort of MvM map, which would be pretty cool. Maybe they add a new Tour of Duty ticket, which stays at the same price as the one we already have, but it allows you to access the new tours, because I think that'd be interesting. Or they utilize the same Tour of Duty ticket, but these are more like advanced missions, so you have a higher chance of getting an Australium than a new bot killer, maybe, but that'd kind of devalue Australiums a bit. MvM could also use some new robots, as everyone's got kind of used to how to defeat all these robots. So it could invent new strategies and like add a new meta to MvM that we haven't seen in a while, because the meta hasn't really changed up that much in the past few years, apart from when an occasional weapon was added. It might encourage the use of more unorthodox weapons that we don't really see getting a lot of use in MvM, such as Natasha or Pyro. I don't really see much pyros aside from Flog Pyro for a tank. So it would allow us to make use of more classes instead of just the set core that the community have developed. I think an MvM update would do a lot to kind of reinvigorate the community and kind of get them more about MvM. And there's more to do in TF2 besides pubs or community servers or even comp. There can maybe be so much of a team of 9 which require one player to play each class. So it doesn't mean people can stick to their mains, because two people might have the same main, so one of them will have to do one of the other classes. and you can't actually start the wave until you have one person playing each class. Now that would be an interesting map, or more waves, yeah, map. And that could be one of like the expert tours or advanced tours, because currently we only have one. Well, we have 3 maps, I believe, in expert, and the rewards are worth. I'd say the rewards are less worth than the advanced tours, which you get Australiums from. I'd have thought you could get these new Australiums from the expert tours, and they require a team of 9 people, 1 person for each class. This would cause people to switch up the way they play MvM, switch up the class they main in MvM, learn to play new classes during MvM. Personally, I play whatever class the team needs, unless like it's just started game, then I'll usually pick like heavy or NG or soldier. But that's just my personal preference. I don't mind playing medic, scout, demo, anyone really. If the team requires like a demo, I'll play demo. If they require a medic, I'll play medic. I'm rather good at medic, I'd say. Add new upgrades as well for like specific weapons, because I think that'd be cool. And more upgrades available for weapons, and maybe a few more power-ups for the canteens. So we have Ubercharge, crit, ammunition, the ability to teleport back to spawn, and to purchase canteens, which allow for instant buildings if you're playing as an engineer. Maybe for medic, you can have like instant revive, so like you can't get to someone, you just pop the instant revive crit canteen, but you can only have 1 per round. So they can only be charged with 1 revive per round. I think adding these new upgrades would make more classes more viable in MvM than others. But if each weapon gets, well, if most weapons get their own special treatment, then it'd be quite good. Say you want to give the sniper a bit more of a use, you could now give it flame rounds, which would light enemies on fire on contact, but they have to be fully charged. Maybe you could get an upgrade which, when the minigun is charging up, the heavy can move faster. So say you've got your minigun charging, he can move at the speed he wouldn't. He can move at 3/4 of the speed he would normally. I'm not sure what it is standard, but if it's that, then he can move faster when charged, basically. So you can, when he's revving up his minigun, you can upgrade it so he moves faster as he's revving up his minigun. This would also increase base speed a bit. Maybe you could increase money collection radius, but only to a certain degree. So more classes have a wider degree of collecting money, but you can also increase this for scout, making it even bigger. This would just allow, if the scout dies, for players to collect money a bit more easily without specifically dying. I also believe they should make MvM a bit more fair. For example, when giant scouts pop a bonk, they can still pick up and deliver the bomb. I feel like that is a bit unfair, as within game, say you're playing on 2-4 and you're bonked or Ubered, you cannot pick up the objective. That's just personal preference, really. I haven't really had that many problems with it. I just noticed it's something they can do. Maybe add a new specialist thing, you know, like they've added the tank. Maybe add something similar to that, but it does more damage instead of having a bomb. So it's like an actual tank, I guess. I feel like that would be very interesting to add to the game, and will maybe include, of course, with a new major update like this will also come with an SFM short, which I believe Valve could bring on the SFM community to help with, making new models or just getting animation help. As you know, there are some great animators out there like Winglet himself. Maybe they could bring them in to help on this SFM video. But just get the community involved, because the community have made a lot of stuff for TF2, and why stop there? Get them to help with making missions and weapons they want to see Australian and stuff. So yeah, that has been my sort of video. I was a bit rambling there, but I had a faint idea of what I was going on about. So if you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, share this video around if you agree with me, and maybe this might happen one day. I'm not saying it'll be because of this video, but it might happen one day. So if you guys enjoy, have a good day, and goodbye.
2 to the 1, from the 1 to the 3. I like good pussy and I like good trees. Smoke so much weed you wouldn't believe, and I get more ass than a toilet seat.